Good day, everyone. Welcome to the weekend show. I'm XLG here with my good buddy Mediumjay. Say hi to the people, Mediumjay.
What's up, people?
What's up? Hello, with that belly you're getting.
I lost weight. What are you talking
Did
about,
you?
man? I've been working out.
Then congratulations.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I got the glow.
That's right.
Glowing.
You're pregnant? Sweet.
9 months.
Yeah? I'll bet. It looks it. Looks like it kicks all the time, too. Yeah. Anyways. So, how's it going, buddy? What do you got? What's up?
I just today, actually, I sent you the meme, right. But it was, you heard about this. It's tragic news. Very tragic. Uh-oh. Lady Gaga's dogs were stolen.
I did, yeah.
And she's offering $500,000, $500,000,
Yep.
for the return of her dogs, the safe return.
Safe return of her dogs.
Obviously. Safe.
Let's not have them back in pieces.
Yeah.
So when are you taking them back?
Huh?
When are you taking them back?
Yeah, I got them.
I was wondering where you were for the last few days. You hadn't been answering your phone or anything, and set out of town. What the hell?
Just got the dogs. I don't know. The funny thing is, okay, this is like back in junior high.
Right.
I found a dog just walking the football field in class, and everyone's like, "What are we gonna do?" And I live really close to the school, so I'm like, "I'm gonna take this dog." And it was like some Pomeranian, like terrier kind of tiny little.
Little wee tiny dog.
Like a Paris Hilton dog.
Right.
So I took it and I'm like, I'm going to cash this in, right? And then one of the girls that went to our school it was her dog. And she's like, I want my dog back. And I'm like, what's
it worth to you?
Yeah, what's the tag on it? I was trying to be like, no, it's my dog. I fell in love with the little dog. It was a cute little dog.
See, at that point now you're ransoming the dog.
Yeah. No, I was just like, I wanted to give it a good home, but it was actually hers. But yeah.
Did she have a good home?
Yeah. She was,
proper, sort of. Well, I guess maybe not that proper because the dog's wanted in the fucking football field.
Well, she has a baby and everything now. So.
What, in high school?
No.
Then.
Just out of high school.
Just out. Okay.
I don't know. But I'm not going to judge. The dog was.
Why not? That's what everybody does nowadays.
I just don't understand how you lose a dog.
It depends. Did she, when she left the house, did she not close the gate and the dog followed her? And
did the dog walker get shot?
Did the dog walker get shot?
Lady Gaga's dog walker got shot.
I mean, that's sad. It's tragic. I don't know. Did the guy die?
No.
He got shot twice or something. Once in the chest.
I seen the updates of it, and they said he was. He was like, what is it? There was a struggle and then he ended up getting shot because he was trying to protect her dogs, right?
Yeah.
It's his job, right? It's his job to look after the dogs and walk them, right? So, I don't know. I don't know. I hope.
Well, the third one ran away.
Yeah.
Cops found the third one.
They got the third one, but so there's two others that are missing.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Well, as soon as somebody comes to say, here's your dogs, 500,000, please, they're gonna get arrested.
Yeah. Come on. It's a bait. It's bait. It's like the hostage.
They were doing that here, and people would go around just steal dogs out of a yard
and wait
for the reward poster.
Have you seen the movie Seven Psychopaths? With Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
When that was his business, he would go stealing dogs, and they'd go steal some dogs and shit.
I've seen that one for a while. I got to rewatch that.
And then they got Woody Harrelson, and he was crazy, and he really loved the dog, and he was gonna kill everybody to get his dog back. John Wick. I mean, haven't you guys learned? Don't fuck with a person's dog.
My dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially a white woman. Especially a white woman like Lady Gaga. Like she probably got hitters out there.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Somebody's gonna have a laser dot on their head soon.
Yeah.
Double tap the back of the head.
Yeah, disappear.
Yeah,
and then you end up on. Could you imagine if her dog walker, right?
Yeah.
What did
you see the video of the dog napping?
No, I didn't.
Somebody caught it. Yeah, there's video of it. Somebody caught it, I guess, on their Ring doorbell or something like that. But yeah, car rolls up. These guys jump out. You can hear the dog walker, screaming, no, and all this kind of shit. And then
Is he fruity?
Well,
okay. He's walking Lady Gaga's dog.
It's not like there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong.
But
Would he be able to
heightened
defend?
tensions? Heightened tensions. He's walking the dogs, and then suddenly these guys come out, and they cut when they shot the guy. Obviously, they're not going to televise that part, but you saw them jump out and they wrestle with the guy and get him to the ground, and then I guess they shoot him, and then they show him jumping back into the vehicle and fucking off.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder if his
it's a swift planned maneuver, I guess.
Does Lady Gaga pay for his bills? Like because it's the States, right?
He's the dog
He's
walker.
the dog walker.
She just give him,
a couple of free tickets.
Free tickets to her next show or something, whenever that may be.
You get a lifetime supply of Lady Gaga albums.
He probably gets a nice size check from that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Walking Lady Gaga's dogs, I'd do it.
500,000. I mean, the dogs. 500,000. His life.
500,000. Yeah.
His life.
Yeah, it's not. Well,
you
can't pay this person got shot. I'm going to pay $500,000 for somebody. That's
His
a
bills.
wanted poster. That is a wanted poster, is what that would be.
Yeah.
But you can, you can offer the reward for the safe return of the dogs.
Yeah.
Because they were cute. They showed a couple of pictures of it. I like French bulldogs. They're adorable.
I mean, people.
Faces.
White people like them. White people in there with dogs. They just love dogs.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Just because you're not a dog person, you don't have a dog. Get a dog.
I'm a dog person. I almost bought. I probably said this before. I was this close to buying a fucking German Shepherd mixed breed, but it was so cute, and it was like just a baby pup.
This thing will never kill anything.
And then I was like, this dog's gonna get like 2 years into it. It's gonna be huge, and I live in an apartment, and I'm not gonna have the space, and I'm gonna be working all the time. So
well, I mean, they're not
gonna
do
that when I have a house.
Apartment's not gonna let you have a dog anyway.
They
might. The little small dogs. You get one of those small dogs, you can litter train it.
There's a girl that has a mastiff, big old mastiff. Bigger than her.
Coke dealer? She crack dealer?
No, she's just a regular girl. She actually went to my school, and she lives in my building. And she's fucking...
You hit on her yet?
Not yet. Not yet.
It's coming, though. It's coming, sweetheart. Don't you worry.
The dog's too big.
Does she watch this?
Probably not. I don't... To be honest, I don't even watch this.
She should. Take warning.
No.
Keep an eye over this guy in the hallway.
Oh, God. It's just a big dog, and I think, how the fuck do you keep that dog in, like... Most you have is maybe a 2-bedroom. Maybe keep the dog in a bedroom the whole time.
Well, I mean, large dogs like that don't need a ton of exercise just because they're large dogs, but they still need something. Yeah. She at least take her for a walk.
Oh yeah, I always see her walking it. I always do see her walking it, but I just
so that's what it is. The dog gets out a lot, and
like my buddy in California, he has a husky, and he was living in Las Vegas, and he had an apartment. And he bought, and the husky grew up, man, and the husky was just wild, and he needed to.
Well, yeah, you don't have a husky
back
in that
into a
weather
house.
either.
Yeah.
My God, it's like 105 in the middle of winter.
Vegas,
in Vegas, it's just
geez.
Jesus Christ, It's great that you got the dog and you love the dog and everything, but hopefully you got some air conditioning for that fucker. You take it outside. You take it outside for 10 minutes, and that dog's gonna overheat and die.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd overheat and die. But it'd be a great death because you'd be in Vegas and the legal whorehouses and shit.
Yeah, I mean, go to that, what is it, the Bunny Ranch?
Bunny Ranch or the God. Mustang Ranch.
The Hugh Hefner
palace. Oh, yeah, go by Hef's place. Hey, Hef, what's up? He's dead, isn't he?
Yeah, hologram Hef.
Hologram Hef. What up, Double H? Hologram Hef.
Hologram Hef.
And he's hologram Hef.
The hologram's still taking Viagra.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gotta.
Viagra,
it's gotta. Yeah.
It needs it.
Yeah, it needs it.
Yeah. Speaking of equal news to Lady Gaga's dead dogs, did you hear about that?
The dogs aren't dead.
They're pretty much dead.
No, they would have done it for the reward. But how they could think, oh my God, we're gonna grab somebody, unless they didn't realize they were Lady Gaga's dogs, because I saw that in
they probably didn't know. They just robbed some random.
Well, exactly. They thought
dogs.
It was a couple of French bulldogs. French bulldogs are an expensive dog, so they figured, okay, we're gonna grab these. And get some cash, but now they're just holy shit. We grabbed Lady Gaga's dogs,
and now they gotta fucking kill the dogs.
They either gotta kill the dogs or just drop it put them into a garbage bag and throw it on the cop's doorstep or something.
Yeah, like the fire.
Yeah, like the basket, like the baby basket at the fire hall.
Ding dong and run away.
Yeah,
run like fucking that $500,000 is like a trap. It's the biggest booby trap.
It is.
You'd be stupid to try to cash that in.
Yes.
But speaking of equally important news to our lost dogs, you heard about that snow fight? The man's fighting about the snow removal thing. You heard about that?
No, where?
So this guy, I can't remember where it was. I think it might have been like somewhere where there's like open carry stand your ground law in the States. This guy was arguing with his neighbors about snow removal, and these neighbors were like a young adult couple or whatever, and they were just fucking with this old guy, and they had like the snow back and forth kind of thing, and they put a bunch of snow on his lawn, and he's like, they're like yelling at him and like, "You're pussy, you're not gonna do anything." He's like, "Just 1 sec, I'll be back." And whenever someone in a state where you can stand your ground,
don't ever Florida,
don't ever fucking say, I'm gonna wait around for this guy after he says, "Just wait right here." Don't ever wait, because they're coming back with a gun.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Pulls out a gun and it's over snow. They're like, "You pussy!" And I think even there's a video. I didn't watch the video because I'm not into that graphic shit. So I just heard people talking about it.
Yeah.
And they're calling him pussy throughout the thing. "You ain't gonna do shit." And he shoots these two people, and like they're crawling away, and he goes back into the house, gets an AR-15.
Yeah. Jesus Christ!
Fucking comes up to the fucking woman, because she was the one talking the most amount of shit to him about the fucking snow.
Yeah.
It's like, you should have kept your mouth fucking shut. You should have kept your mouth shut.
Oh,
boom!
My God.
Shoots her.
Yeah.
Runs up to the guy and shoots him. And it's like, holy fuck. Then he kills himself.
Because he realizes, oh my God, what have I done?
What can you... No, I just think at that point, the snow removal didn't matter at all.
No, not anymore.
You should have just, I don't know. It was one of those things where he was probably beaten down from the system, tired of this COVID.
Yeah.
Tired of all this bullshit. All the rise up QAnon. The storming Capitol. His favorite man, Trump, probably got fucking impeached for another time.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Fuck this. It's my turn to stand up for what I believe in. This is bullshit. God. They're gonna learn today." And he shot the couple.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that's a little bit of overreacting there.
Yeah, because at the end he killed himself. So the snow.
Yeah.
It was like a big exercise in futility at that point.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Well, it's the States. Stand your ground. We have the right to carry a gun.
The line when he's standing over the woman while she was shot already with the little handgun.
Yeah.
Comes in with an AR-15. Could you imagine your last thing that you hear in your life is, "You should have kept your fucking mouth shut"?
Yeah.
If all she did was just put the snow on his lawn and just say, "Oh, sorry, I'm going," you would have been alive. God. You would have got away with the little snow bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, you did all this stuff, and whenever someone says, "I'll be back,"
you
gotta kind of know that they're coming back with something.
Yeah, that's an ominous statement.
Every black guy knows in the hood. If someone says, "Hey, I'll be back," they're going to the trunk in the club, or they're going somewhere to get their gun that they hid in the bush.
Yeah. Of course, if he says it to his wife, he's going to get a pack of smokes and never coming back.
Yeah, it's never. The "I'll be back" is never good. We heard it first from what, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Never. Well, I'm sure somebody's probably said it before that.
It's never good. It's never a good thing.
Well, I mean, it's not bad if you're, say, running to McDonald's to pick up a Big Mac or something like that. Okay, I'll be right back with the Big Mac.
Yeah,
that's fine, but to just blindly and openly say, "I'll be back,"
in a fit of rage, and then someone just calmly says, "You know what? I'll be back."
Yeah.
It never works.
It's the calmness that should scare you.
Yeah.
It's not the jumping around like an idiot. It's the calmness, because that means, yes, they are really going to do something.
Yeah, that shit kind of was like, I just go, that's fucking crazy. Over snow. Over snow.
My God. Well, speaking of snow, and speaking of QAnon, apparently there are conspiracies down in Texas that the snow wasn't real, that it was made in a lab.
That's
it was QAnon saying it was manufactured snow, and people are just they're trying to melt it with a lighter for some reason. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but
the snow didn't melt though.
I have no idea. I mean, what were they expecting it to do? It's a snowball, and you're holding a lighter up to it. All it's going to do is just drip.
Yeah, it's not real. It's not real.
No, the snow wasn't real. It was sent by, I don't know who it was sent by. Like who is George Soros funding this one too?
Fucking Fauci just to keep them inside.
Yeah.
Fauci did.
Yeah, just to keep everybody inside. My mask.
I heard the actual businesses were like actually complaining about like this is what the Green Deal gets you, shitty grids because the grid fell off, right? Like they lost their power.
The whole thing fell off. It wasn't
because they were
just
trying to do the green initiative and everything.
It wasn't just the renewable energy that failed. They all failed.
Yeah, but nuclear failed.
Yeah, nuclear failed too, and it probably shouldn't have. But I guess it depends where does a power company get its power from? Does it get it from, does it process a bit up and then, we're going to take this first because we got to keep our lights on, and then, they filter out the rest.
Do you think Donald Trump had it right with the coal? Like, if they had coal, they could have just been burning coals.
Yeah, they could have been, sure. Sure, there'd have been a giant black cloud over the state. And probably over most of the southern United States, but sure, if you want to go back to coal factories, why not?
Coal's making a comeback.
Coal is making a comeback. Actually, you know what? At work, because I work in a grocery store, this for some reason isn't paying the bills. A chunk of charcoal, barbecue charcoal, fell out and it was on the floor, and I pick it up, and I was peeling it apart like it was layers of paper. And this is what charcoal is? Is this just like, or have we just got a cheap option here? Because I remember it was literally a hunk of coal just shaped and shined up a little bit. Oh, yeah. But yeah, this was just kind of picking apart. Not that I'm defending coal or anything. There's anything wrong with that. But,
I don't know about this.
I don't know, man.
I think, I seen a meme too about like how if Texas listened to Hank Hill, the propane, if you guys just ran off propane, it would have been good.
No, it wouldn't have, because the ground froze. The ground froze, and they couldn't even get natural gas out of the fucking ground. It's just, wait a minute, you guys didn't dig below what would be perceived as a frost line? I don't even know how fucking gas companies work, but
and I shared a false tweet. I realized that Instagram is so fucking on it now with it.
What? Instagram? Something was wrong on Instagram.
I shared this tweet. It was from Ted Cruz saying, I'll believe in global warming when Texas freezes over. So I shared it. I thought, and actual verified Twitter guys were sharing it too, thinking it was an actual tweet, but it was, again, Photoshop with this Photoshop culture, that it was just false. And then Instagram said, hey, listen, we put a little message saying, hey, by the way, this is proven to be wrong or whatever. Yeah. And I go, I just make jokes. I'm not this guy that goes
just comedian.
Just comedian. Like
some clown. People have been calling you a clown for years, so there you go. There's your validation.
Nah, not a clown. More like one of
joke.
Those jokers, like
a joke.
Like a joker, like
no, it's all how they
the Steve Miller Band. I'm a joker.
You're a smoker, a midnight toker.
I'm a what does he say? I'm a something.
I'm a smoker. I'm a joker. I'm a midnight toker.
But what about the next line is
I sure don't want to hurt no one. And then
bigger. I'm a bigger.
No,
I'm a picker. I'm a picker.
I'm a picker.
It sounds like he was dancing. That line, I heard it, and I'm like, he's dancing around, not saying the N word. He's like, I'm a picker. I'm a singer. I'm a sinner.
He say the N word?
It sounds like it. I was like, Steve Miller Band. You know the Steve Miller Band. Come on.
Yes, I know the Steve Miller Band. Steve Miller isn't black, so I have no idea why he'd throw the N word in there.
He is dancing around, trying not to say it. He's like, picker, bigger. What else rhymes with him?
He says picker, grinner, lover, sinner.
Yeah. But you know what he wanted to say. You know.
Oh my God, man.
You know, damn well.
I think that one might be a little bit of fake news.
It's a lot. These Instagram comes up. That's just claimed to be not true.
Well, actually, you know what? Because I kept hearing a commercial for a show on TV, but I'd hear it on the radio, and they would play this one line out of the TV show, and what it is it's an alien from outer space who's disguised as a doctor, right? And the first clip, he says, "Oh, you don't have to worry, I'm a doctor." And then the guy comes on and says, "Oh no, he's not a doctor, he's an alien." And then the second time he comes on, I could have sworn he said, "Don't worry, I'm not an Asian."
An Asian.
An Asian.
Asian.
That's the way I heard it, because he says, "Don't worry, I'm not an alien."
Yeah.
And then the guy comes back on and says, "Oh, he totally is an alien." And yeah, he's resident alien.
So when he said, "I'm not an Asian," what happened?
When he said, he didn't say, "Don't worry, I'm not an Asian." He said, "Don't worry, I'm not an alien." Yeah. It's just for some reason, when it got in here, it sounded like he said Asian, and I'm just, wait a minute.
There's a lot of like the Freudian.
That's
slip.
a little harsh.
The Freudian slip. You're thinking about.
Are you saying I'm a Nazi and I don't even know it?
No. I'm saying that the media is still heavy invested in this weird. Like, speaking of Asians in commercials, I've seen a lot of fucking commercials for the rear assist parking, like the parallel parking.
Right.
And a lot of the emergency braking, so that the thing breaks. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
All the drivers have been Asian women. I'm not even joking. I tweeted, anyone notice there's a ridiculous amount of Asian women drivers promoting cars that have rear assist parking and emergency braking for times when they're not paying attention?
Oh my god.
You can't make this stuff up, people. You can't make this stuff up.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like you just did, but you know.
Okay, let's just pull up a Nissan. Pull it up. Pull up a commercial. You can easily Google it. You got your Google right now. Just the first rear assist parking. And it's weird, and it's always whenever they have a soul food, it's always this soul food chicken, and it's always this jive like soul guy, and it's like, hey, come on down to Popeyes, got a chicken from Popeyes, ooh, and it's like, hey, funky cold Medina, It's like, damn, why does the brother have to have soul? Why is he moonwalking to get chicken? I've never went in line and moonwalked to get chicken.
Oh my god.
It's just like, what are we doing? You know?
I see, yeah. Well, they used to call them subliminal messages, but it's not very subliminal anymore.
Why is every vodka like sold by like a Russian guy?
Yeah.
Is in a bar, in a dingy bar, drinking vodka.
That's kind of like calling it the China virus.
Yeah. Which the former president did.
The former president did. Constantly. Well, I mean, here's one commercial, but the guy's not Asian. He's just standing there with his remote watching his fucking car going back and forth.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
You know, okay,
I got a giant issue with all these safety things.
Yeah.
I am perfectly capable of telling my fucking car when to brake.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I can't fucking ride somebody's bumper in traffic.
That's what worries me, because there's the emergency parking or the emergency braking would sometimes fuck you up if you're going to brake, and especially in our winters with ice and everything, sometimes you don't, it's better to turn into it, right? Turn into a thing. Sometimes it breaks and it holds it, and you're now lost control. So I get really worried. And even Teslas, like, I would never let a car drive for me.
No. AI is dangerous, and especially when it comes to cars, because there's quite a bit of unpredictability, and
it's not the computer be 10 times smarter than me. I'll admit that the computer software, whatever, it's the smartest thing going. No one
sure my dog's probably smarter than you.
No one. Dogs are smarter than humans just because they're so loyal. They won't backstab you, right?
That's right.
Speaking of someone find Lady Gaga's dogs,
please.
But yeah, Tesla, like they work off sensors and cameras. Yeah. So if one sensor fucks up, one camera fucks up, the computer could tell it, everything's good. There's no car in front of you. Keep accelerating.
That's right.
And you're like,
better call Saul, because it's all good, man.
And you're up there smoking a blunt, doing lines of coke in your Tesla, like, I hope it's gonna stop. I hope it's gonna stop. Dropping acid with your friends in your Tesla. And
It'd be great to put a stripper pole in the back of the Tesla so you could have dancers, charge your buddies, fee to come into your Tesla bar.
Truck. Tesla bar.
The Tesla bar.
Yeah, that shit worries me, because I seen like guys just like smoking weed, chilling, like, my Tesla drive. But everyone Elon Musk says, you gotta fucking still be at the wheel. You gotta keep your hands on the wheel even when it's in auto drive, just in case the software does malfunction. There's times.
Well, it's not even the software malfunctioning. Could somebody cut you off fast enough? Like, would you react faster than the computer to somebody cutting you off? Because you can recognize, hey, this guy's starting to creep over, and then suddenly he's there. Well, the computer's not I don't know, does the computer pre-predict what somebody is doing based on, you know, if they're wobbling in their lane?
Yeah.
You know, with the because I've done that 1,000 times. So I know this person's going to do this.
There was a crash in a Tesla, and it crashed into a fire truck.
I didn't hear about that.
Apparently the sun hit the fire truck at a certain angle, causing a brightness to think that the sensors in the camera in the Tesla didn't notice the fucking truck, but it was an auto drive. And the person probably would have noticed the fucking fire truck, to be honest.
Should have noticed the fire truck.
Crashed, dead. Fucking person's dead.
Oh, so there was a person in it that obviously didn't react to, hey, I'm driving towards
and it was one
truck.
of those things that, like, it was news, but then I was struggling to find the article. It was one of those ones that got buried. You could probably find it if you do on, like, the third page of Google.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because maybe
it gets hidden. It
does,
hidden.
yeah.
Those types of things.
You know what? To say the sun reflected off of a fire truck reminds me of all those the old UFO stories. Oh, it was ball lightning, or it was atmospheric conditions. It's just, you know, you're coming up with some kind of bullshit excuses here.
And it's like I did the research on Teslas because I was like, there's no way a computer's smarter than like the actual average good professional driver that can drive well and not crash. Yeah. And there's actually, if you like the amount of crashes like the autopilot has been in, it had the research like so many millions of kilometers or miles per crashes, and it was like 4 or 5 crashes every million kilometers, which is the average driver. It's about the same as an average driver's crash quota or whatever. They did it, and it was like, it's not that much safer than the average driver just driving broken down cars that will just fail while you're driving anyways. So you go, I don't know. Maybe Elon Musk might be lying to us. I don't know.
Well, because it depends. Because like I say, if I feel I can squeeze through a spot, because I know the size of my car or whatever, if I know I can get through a spot, will the computer say, well, I don't think you can, right? I don't think it's safe enough for you.
Hits the emergency braking.
Yeah, it does. Suddenly it stops on you. You know, you're expecting to be going, and suddenly it stops on you.
Or sometimes it makes sense to when a, like, say a little rabbit jumps in front of your car. Are you going to swerve or hit the brakes immediately when there's cars trailing behind you? When a rabbit, you know, or a little chipmunk.
Well, yeah, that's where I kind of,
it comes across and the thing's going to instantly stop and someone else rear ends you because they're following you. Why'd you fucking stop for a little turtle? Like, get out of here.
Well, that's why I always had the, you know, if somebody was tailgating me down the street or something, they were really pissing me off. It's just kind of dog in the road, hammer on the brakes.
You do that?
Oh, yeah, I totally.
Have you been rear-ended?
No.
Ah, it sucks.
Well, I haven't done it yet because the person's either turned off or I've just, you know, sped up and left, kind of thing.
Fucking, I got rear-ended in my mom's car. Fucking, I was at a stop sign and this big
rear end.
It was a big ass truck, and the guys, we're at a stop sign. He stopped. Yeah, we're all stopped. Yeah, rams into me. It's still red. He's like, sorry, I thought because I had my rap music going, and this guy looked like he didn't like black people. Not saying anything, but he's like, oh, sorry, I thought my foot was on.
I'm not saying anything.
I thought my foot was on the brake. Sorry, guys. And he's looking. He's like, oh, this got to be buffed out. It's all foam under here. And he's like looking at it, and he just says, I'm like, you're not MPI. Give me your information. Because my buddy got out, and he's like, yo, you better pull the fuck over, man. You're trying to get away. We like pulled in the middle of like. On the left is a left-hand lane. Yeah. In the middle of traffic, and we're like, we're gonna take your information right here, buddy. Come on, we're gonna pull off here, and like we stopped. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "We're getting information." He crashed into us. He crashed into 2 young black men. I had the neck brace already going.
Oh, of course.
Oh man,
it's just too bad you can't do that here.
Yeah, huh? Can't do that way. No,
you can't. The whole neck brace thing, that's just an American thing. American, I mean, you can get so much for pain and suffering, but I'm pretty sure we've got a cap on it.
Already have the fucking walker.
You're going into the walker like Bill Cosby style.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein.
Did you see as soon as he was done and he was guilty of that, he abandoned the walker. He's walking perfect.
Well, of course he is. Trying to get sympathy. Wait a minute, you're not blind? Oh my God.
God damn, those these glasses on.
Nope, the judge's gavel has come down. And that's it. You're free to go, and he just fucking dances away or something.
Yeah. But he's eating pudding pops.
Yeah. Well, one of Trump's lawyers wanted to defend Bill Cosby. No, wanted to defend Harvey Weinstein.
Which one?
Jesus Christ, yeah. Which fucking pedophile is now? Which one hanged himself in the jail? Epstein.
Yeah,
he wanted to defend Epstein, but Epstein defended himself and hanged himself. Took his own defense.
He defended himself.
Yeah, he defended
Actually, didn't he put himself in attack mode? He was like, I'll switch to attack. I just flipped the tables.
Maybe he was just doing auto rock asphyxiation and it got carried away. Yeah. Nobody ever said if his pants were around his ankles, so
but
he's going for one last good one.
I think I think most times, like if you see a body and you usually and the pants are down and you go, ooh, let's just pull the pants up, kind of thing. Some dignity because he's dead already. Some
fucking dignity for that asshole.
Because like there's a lot of people that I hear that have hung themselves. And it could have been hanged.
People are hanged. Pictures are hung.
Hung. Okay, yeah. You said that on whatever the first show. Didn't
Probably.
You fucker.
Yep.
You son of a bitch.
Every time.
Anyways, after hanging himself.
Yeah.
You know, you want to leave them dignified, right? You got to cut them down. You don't just say, "Hey, police, this motherfucker's still swinging back and forth."
Drag Mussolini's body naked through the streets of Rome afterwards.
Let's back up to the pedophile thing first. Woody Allen. Have you seen the documentary? No,
I haven't seen it.
Okay, so it's Woody Allen.
What's the news about Woody Allen?
Woody Allen versus Farrow.
Allen v. Farrow. I've seen the commercial.
Allen v. Farrow. No, Woody v. Farrow. Something like that.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my gosh. It is like he raised Farrow, I think it's Mia Farrow had like 7 kids before the marriage to Woody.
Yeah, right.
So she had these adopted kids and she was a famous actress, right? Mm-hmm. I don't know much about
Rosemary's Baby's mom.
I'm not sure it was back in your day though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was, I know Woody Allen
back
just
in
as the director. Days. And a lot of his movies revolve around like him getting a young broad, nice high school chick, and he's doing creepy shit to her while trying to play the I'm just a nerd kind of guy, right? Like typical
nervous nerd and
typical, grooming.
Yeah, like I said, it's always
I'm
an
innocent guy. Yeah, I'm an innocent guy. And she ended up, I think, adopting Dylan Farrow, which was one of the chicks. I'm not sure if Woody didn't want to be a part of the family. He didn't want to raise the kids. He just wanted to be with Mia. And they spin it like this. He said, I want a daughter. And if preferably the next one that you adopt, to be blonde. Mm-hmm. So she finds a blonde daughter, like baby, and he starts raising her. He starts raising her, like, and there's a lot of he actually ends up going to see a psychologist, therapist, or whatever, based on the interactions that he's had with the daughter growing up. Go fast forwards to when she's like older, and this gets really fucked up because there's there's multiple people. It's not just the family versus Allen. It's friends of the family. I went to their house and I was the boyfriend of one of the daughters that was in high school or whatever. Or no, I was the girlfriend of one of the boys that was growing up. And the girl said, I'd always be there. I'd always hang out with the kids. It was like there was my second family. Mm-hmm. But there was always a weird thing with Woody Allen and Dylan. She was like, he'd always just helicopter parent or whatever.
Right.
Over her and, make sure that she's doing it. And there's this one time when, she came up and he slapped her hand away.
Right.
And he's like, why'd you slap her hand away? She grabbed my dick. And you go, why did she do that? Why would she ever do that? And it just gets deep into, and it's just like slowly just breaking the mold of what you thought was a nice guy.
Yeah.
And he goes, one of the Mia's friend says, I remember there's these the kids, they were all like, playing in they had a lake in their property.
Right.
And they're all naked, they're just having fun skinny dipping or whatever in their backyard. And then Woody Allen comes out with lotion. And he lotions up Dylan.
Nice.
And lotioning up her back and then kind of lingering around her butt.
Yeah.
In between, and she said it was a long kind of in between lotion. And she said, you know, it was something that you'd go, I got to keep my eye on this guy. That's what she said, and it was a friend of the family. So.
Because he did marry one of the adopted children,
and he
married Soon Yi.
Soon Yi, and the Mia, the wife, said, you know, I found pornographic photos, and then I looked closer, and I realized these are photographs of Soon Yi, our fucking daughter, and she's in college now, and yada yada yada, and then he ends up fucking marrying her, and having a relationship with her, and you go, Jesus Christ, Woody, like. Couldn't you find someone at least like? Couldn't you find? No,
apparently he couldn't. He'd much rather have his young teenage.
His own. I guess it's one of those things where it's like I don't gotta go anywhere. Yeah. I don't gotta go to the club.
Well, exactly. Yeah,
it's
easy. Have to look very hard.
Easy pickings.
Yeah.
Apple does fall far from from
the tree. Just
I just think like.
Getting the milk from all the herd.
There's no really denying it because all he does in his things, in his audio books, is like I treated her right, but in the you just look at the photos of him and Dylan. You go, why is like his hand like he's holding his daughter with his hand? He's doing photos a lot of things. And it's always like he's looking out for her, and his wife's there, and all the other kids are there.
Yeah, it's just
protecting. Stiff arming his wife for. This fucking 6-year-old kid, man.
Like
really
stiff arming his daughter, if you know what I mean.
Oof, man, I don't know. And it's. I just pray that I don't get an HBO documentary claiming that I'm some sort of monster when I talk.
I'll take
my
an
shit.
HBO documentary, but hopefully it's not.
Because like it's so convincing. It's like I'm so convinced. The R. Kelly things, the TLC on R. Kelly,
people.
You go. It was laughed at before, but then the surviving R. Kelly with all those. Things going on, immediately is thrown in jail. Michael Jackson, iffy, but then when you see the surviving Neverland, it's always surviving.
Neverland. Exactly. You never really tell the true story until somebody's dead.
Then they go out, and then you go, oh, wow, he did what? He took you on tour, he did this, he did that, he fucking had you in hotels by yourself, and the parents didn't ask anything. Like, oh yeah, he's just with Michael
Jackson.
It's Michael Jackson.
Money.
Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Hey,
yep.
They put the kids in his house, and the parents had like their own little garage house place.
Yep.
And it's like, holy fuck, man.
It makes you rethink his song "Smooth Criminal." It's just really, who were you talking about then? Yeah. I kind of like that song too.
Stuck with the man in the mirror, man.
Yeah.
And you got
maybe you should have done some coke instead off that mirror, instead of
I mean, like, what happened to just regular guys just doing drugs and getting fucked up?
What about Billie Jean? She said he was the father.
Billie Jean,
or she said it was his lover.
Was Dirty Diana? Was that about Princess Diana?
I have no idea.
Never
heard that one.
I'm pretty sure that was about either Princess Diana or Diana Ross.
Yeah.
Dirty Diana.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, Diana Ross went through a lot of shit.
He didn't want a woman that was used. He wanted a fresh boy.
Fresh boy.
Fresh boy.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Well, I hear he had to change the lyrics in Billie Jean because...
the kid was his?
Well, no, the kid wasn't his. But I'd much rather fuck her son, Billie Jean, my lover. Horrible, isn't it?
It's terrible.
Yes, it is. It's very terrible, and I'm kind of ashamed that I said it. And but
I mean, R. Kelly, great music. Michael Jackson, great music.
Well,
pieces of shit.
It becomes the separation. Can you separate the artist from what they've done? That's been the whole.
Woody Allen, great movies. Let's not forget the type of character he pretty much created. The Seinfeld.
See, I guess that's why you just go to YouTube or stuff and get stuff of your favorite artists for free, so that way you're not really paying into the estate and helping with any kind of defense.
Yeah, I guess. But YouTube's, I mean, it's so small. They're giving them pennies.
Are they?
Yeah, there's a little bit of ads that they run. Okay. But like,
what happened to the file sharing? Where's my LimeWire?
Yeah, we need LimeWire. MediaFire's there, but you gotta. I think they have Pirate Bay is still operating.
Is it?
You can kind of get some free
Because
shit.
I got a lot of shit off in Pirate Bay before. They
Yeah,
were
it's
one of the
still
good
going.
ones, yeah.
It's still going, I think, for now.
For now.
Yeah.
Really
what I do is I just type in freemovies.com
Yeah.
and then usually Google's like, hey man, we got you. We got something pops up. And sometimes I misspell it like freeze movies with a Z. Free movies with a Z.
Well, sure, you got it, because that's the way they get around it.
Yeah.
Well, even when I go to the, you go to the Play Store, the Google Play Store, and, and downloaded, like, CNN or something like that, and, it always pops up Tubi and a couple other free movie sites and shit like that, just get this app, and you get free movies and shit. It's just
freemovies.com,
Yeah.
I don't know. But those documentaries are crazy. Like, let's go. Let's talk about some more. Like, I got rapper news. I got some rapper news.
What do you got?
So 6ix9ine.
Is it about
About who?
Kanye and Kim and Kanye?
Are they divorcing?
They're
divorcing. Okay, let's talk about fuck 6ix9ine for a sec. Is it real? Because I've seen for the past year and a half or so they've been on the rocks.
Yeah.
Is it real? Like, are they actually splitting this time? Because apparently. There was a rumor, and this is on the rap radar. I don't even know if it got to the white news yet, but apparently Kanye West had his dick sucked by a transsexual, one of the trannies.
Yeah.
And just after that, Kim Kardashian did the face filter that made her look like a man. Just to kind of like get her man back. This is all again alleged speculation. This isn't true.
Kim's gonna start putting on a man mask or
something like Jeffree Star.
On?
He had a thing with Jeffree Star, I think, or something. Jeffree Star, YouTuber makeup. I don't know what exactly Jeffree Star is.
Yeah.
On which side the gender falls on.
And
I know gender is just a. What is it? A construct? Gender is there's way more genders that we can even rattle off in this time, but yeah, it was alleged that Kanye West was a tranny, and that's kind of why this is the
post-op.
This is the nail in the coffin, I guess, if that's what's going.
Well, it depends.
Pre or post op.
Well, yeah, that's exactly.
Doesn't matter though.
That's exactly it. Has it been cut off yet? You got the fold in there or something? Maybe I don't know. Fold in.
What about like a hermaphrodite that's
just
the
outie into an innie?
Flip up one.
Yeah, flip up one. The other one's right there. Yeah, it's kind of like a convertible car.
Yeah, drop
convertible
top
Corvette or something.
Yeah.
Have the hood down or the hood up.
So what do you think?
You realize that's just an overgrown clitoris or something. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
It's the size of your thumb.
But like, how do you get the actual like for a woman to transition to man? How do you? Is it
modern science, man? Modern science. If we have Jewish lasers, I'm pretty sure there's a way to sew a penis.
What is Jewish lasers?
You don't know about the Jewish lasers? Oh my God, man! That idiot in the States, the congresswoman or senator or whoever she is, that short blonde QAnon follower, she harangued that Florida gun victim there and
dismissed it as Jewish lasers.
Well, she said that some of the people out in California had seen lasers coming from the sky, starting some of the California fires. And they said it was Jewish lasers.
Yeah.
It's you mean lightning?
Jewish
lasers. Was it lightning? Not Jewish lasers. Jewish lasers.
God damn this Jewish rain.
Well, they think it was done by the Rothschilds.
Holy fuck!
Which is they're.
I've seen Jewish beards in the cloud.
Yeah,
it's clouds. Jewish beards in the sky.
Jewish beards in the sky. Those clouds, they look like Jewish Orthodox beards. But yeah,
the Jewish gold is just the sun.
Green. Is that her name? Michelle Green? No. Marjorie Taylor Greene. That was it. Marjorie Taylor Greene had said, I'm pretty sure it was her. If it's not, well, then we're just broadcasting fake news.
Yeah.
But still,
I think
Jewish lightning.
You know what Candace Owens? I think Candace Owens... Shit, never mind then. Right. This is a black girl that you were talking about. We need to get a person of color, POC, a woman POC, and she's a black girl that kind of like laughs at like this whole cancel culture movement. She's a pretty centrist kind of girl. Like she sees things clearly. She's not leaning on the show. Either way. Well, she's really famous, first of all, so we'd have to just
not open hell then.
We'd have to bomb her with a bunch of tweets and say, "Hey, please come do a live stream with us one time, just for 10 minutes, just a quick little in and out, and talk your shit and get her." Because
she's what most of the women say about you.
Well, 10 minutes is 10 minutes.
No,
is
it's
long.
the quick little in and out.
It's long.
For some reason, they always emphasize the little.
A little, yeah.
So, anyways,
they don't ever say that it was 3/4 of the way there. It was almost there. It's almost there. It's like he almost ran a marathon.
Yeah.
3/4 of a marathon.
3/4
That's pretty good.
Of a marathon. Still, that's almost.
Yeah, almost drove it home.
That's right. Yeah.
Almost drove it. Yeah, back to the... So do you think actually Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are going to get divorced? Because I'm actually worried.
Why?
What about the kids?
Haven't you said before in the past that every time Kanye's got some sort of new project comes up, he always comes up with this fucking crazy ideas for shit.
And we always fall for it though.
Yeah.
And he's probably got a new album coming out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, didn't he have one around election time, and that's why he was running for president and shit?
He had a song. He had a pretty big song.
Yeah, that's right. He had one of his Jesus songs that could be it. Maybe because he wants to do the Jesus music or something. It's not gospel, I don't think. You know, it's like proper,
I think he's gonna go into
Jesus
the woke. I love trannies type song.
Maybe
progressive woke culture.
You know, when that happened to Eddie Murphy, he punched out that transvestite.
But that was a different time.
It's
when you could get away with that stuff.
Yeah.
Now you can't.
Yeah, no.
You
probably shouldn't have gotten away with it then, but you know,
there's actually a lot of like really famous guys. No, famous guys going into the trend, you know, being the markets for these, you know.
Yeah.
But that's your cup of tea.
You don't have to put down your sex now on our driver's license. You can leave it blank. So there you go.
Can you add in anything?
There you go. Well, yeah. That's
Could I say
what can I put then?
Could I say a clean record? Like I identify as a guy with a clean driving past.
Yeah. But I mean, when you look at it, I'm sorry, in the world we live in, there is male and there's female.
Yeah.
Now, if a female wants to become a male, that's, you know, and a male wants to become a female, that's fine.
Like a circle. Sometimes it overlaps, though.
Well, yeah,
there's
sometimes
hermaphrodites.
Yes.
Right?
Well, yeah, sometimes, yeah. You and fucking hermaphrodites. What the hell, man?
I just feel as though, you know, they could be living among us.
Is there something you're not telling the world?
No, I have.
Is this a coming out show?
Unfortunately, I have a penis, and I'm a straight male, and I'm
maybe if you shaved your balls once in a while, it wouldn't look like there's a fucking pussy down there too.
I'm contributing. I'm benefit. You hear about? Okay, back to rapper news. Justin Timberlake was.
What about 6ix9ine? You were going to talk about
6ix9ine. We'll get to that, but this is bigger because this is Justin Timberlake and remember Janet Jackson. Super Bowl.
With a nipple gate.
I was wondering why they're starting this tweet storm. I watched like a year ago. They're like still trying to say, "Hey, cancel Justin Timberlake," and I go, "What? Why is this trending?"
Why? It's not
because
like he
from
ripped it off.
from the Super Bowl, it was she got barred from the business of music industry.
Why?
Because they showed a black titty on television. Tom Brady had to see a black titty.
Big deal. She got nice titties.
But hey,
she's done Playboy spread.
But hey, listen, it was the Super Bowl. It was this white America. You know. Come on, and it was one of those things where she got banned from the radio. Got all their shows got dropped that year.
Yeah. Justin
Timberlake walked scot-free. He didn't apologize
because he's a white man.
Yeah, and he said he issued an apology, stating like I'm a white male and I've been benefiting from this and I want to apologize to Britney Spears as well, because they were dating, right, when she was young.
Right.
Apparently she was yada, 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 whatever, 18, 19-year-old chick. She was young. And he was kind of like, when they broke off, he wrote the song Cry Me a River, like, I don't care, you know, kind of thing. And when he did interviews, he'd be like, I hit that kind of thing. Like, I hit that, she ain't mean nothing to me kind of thing. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, there you go. There's
it, bro.
There's a copy of her Playboy magazine for $10.
Janet Jackson?
Janet Jackson.
See, but it would be a lot more. If
Oh
it
no,
wasn't...
that's Latoya. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Latoya. No one. Latoya?
Latoya Jackson. Latoya. La Toya.
Never heard of her.
Apparently Playboy had.
But yeah, so apparently Justin Timberlake got canceled for that, for the 2001 or whatever.
Yeah.
Just now, yeah. Just now
late.
he came up with an apology because the Twitter fingers cancel culture movement is fucking... They can make anything trending and get you fucked up. They can fuck you up.
Yeah,
because like,
I mean,
if he's
that's a little. I mean, the fact that
so
it
long
happened,
ago.
Well, it's not that it was so long ago. It's just the fact that it happened to Janet Jackson in the first place. Like, why? Why did that deserve her to be canceled? All that happened was it was a wardrobe malfunction, and her nipple popped out. Big deal. That's nothing for her to get canceled. It's not like she took a puppy and punted it.
Yeah, no.
She just showed a nipple.
At the time,
not punted a puppy.
At the time, it was one of those. It was just one of those things. Like
that's ridiculous.
And then I don't know. It's like we're trying to rewrite all the bad things that ever happened. And me and my buddy were joking about this. The witches being burned. It's like back in the day, King Henry VIII. Yeah. He just like, she's a witch burner. Like it was just like just dismiss everything.
Well, using the hysteria at the time.
Yeah, women hysteria was a disease, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was like a mental illness. Yeah. And you just
I'm not talking about that kind. I'm just talking about the general hysteria that people were having over witches.
Yeah, it was. But it was like such...
And if you didn't kill off all the cats, you wouldn't have had the bubonic plague either. Because that's what they did. They killed off the cats because they were the witches familiar. Yeah. The rat population exploded. Bubonic plague.
Yeah, bubonic plague. And
some bubonic chronic.
And this whole cancel culture thing is kind of it's like the reversal of how bad women have been treated.
Yeah.
That we're going to make those white males pay, right?
Right.
And I'd be worried if I were you, because aren't you you're white, right? Or red?
Well, I mean,
reddish.
I'm told I'm white. Yeah. I don't see color. I don't.
Are
see
you benefiting from the white?
I don't see you as a black guy because I don't see color.
Yeah.
People tell me I'm white, and I believe them just because I feel that Hall & Oates should have their own wing at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. But
maybe Hall, not Oates.
You know, can't have one without the other.
Yeah, true. But yeah, we're still speaking about cancel culture. They tried to the rapper DaBaby. Okay, so there's this rapper, and he's one of those rappers that he shot a man in Walmart. So, because the guy tried to rob him, and it was the Stand Your Ground.
Oh, okay.
It was a Stand Your Ground, yeah. Charlottesville, I think, somewhere around there, and he shot a guy.
In Walmart, he had plenty of options for guns.
He pulled out the gun, and then it was a wrestle, and he took the guy's gun and he shot him and he killed him.
Yeah.
So he killed the man. And probably dealing with quite a bit of trauma, like a lot of PTSD, because that's crazy. But at the same time, he's a rapper, so he has to kind of go, yeah.
So that boost his success at all?
Oh, yeah. He became famous slowly
now
after.
You know what you have to do, buddy. You got to go out and shoot somebody.
But he was under fire because he had a freestyle just recently.
Right.
Where he was saying something, smoking loud, can't hear you, something, you a bitch, JoJo Siwa. And it was like this.
Who's JoJo Siwa?
So this girl is like a 10 or 12-year-old girl she's a famous whatever, I don't even know at this point, TikTok, YouTube. Right. Yeah. I have no idea what she is, but a whole bunch of these cancel culture movements tried to cancel DaBaby. And I was just like, you can't cancel DaBaby. He shot a man in Walmart. He punches people that get in his face when they ask for a picture too close to him. He just punches dudes. Like, you can't cancel the guy because the rap, it's like, I get that white girl, Lindsay Lohan. It's not like you're talking about Lindsay Lohan. You're talking about drugs. Like white girl, cocaine. And it's like the whole punchline, and then I do something, and then you add someone's name in. So he said, you a bitch. JoJo is a girl. She's a young girl. And he called his person that he's dissing a bitch. He's not dissing her. He's dissing the girl. Or no, the person that he's dissing, some man, whoever's fucking with him. At the time, he's just freestyling off the top. He's like, yeah, you think you a bitch. JoJo Siwa. So people were like, are you talking, you're calling her a bitch? She has more money than you and all this stuff.
Hell, you're confusing me.
Okay, so in rap, the after it's like a delayed punchline. So it's like, I get money 50 cent. I'm not actually saying I get money 50 cent money. I'm saying I get money like 50 cent. Like it's like a comma. There's a comma in there.
Yeah.
So he's like,
so,
you a bitch, comma, Jojo Siwa. So people don't get that. He's not saying you a bitch, Jojo Siwa. He's saying you a bitch just as if Jojo Siwa, the woman. You're gay, nigga. Ellen DeGeneres. You're not saying Ellen DeGeneres. It's not witty like that. He's saying the man that he's calling out
is a bitch just like
Jojo Siwa. Yeah, that's.
So he's still calling Jojo Siwa a bitch.
Yeah. No. He's Well, she is.
Yes, he's calling
a woman.
He's calling.
She is a woman, and in women in hip hop culture,
women
it's
are
like
bitches.
bitch, and then bitch.
Shoot
bitch
my
that.
bitch, slap my bitch, my bitch.
I love my bitch. Gets looked down on, but as in the same extent of that news,
every wife beater says they love their bitch.
In the same, like, this is probably the exact same level of tragic news to the baby.
Yeah.
He also allegedly punched a dude's teeth in and broke the guy's like teeth, like knocked out his teeth, and he's getting sued. So that's about the same level, like as far as, but. You know which one got ran with.
Yeah.
The canceled the baby for calling
a
12-year-old girl a bitch. That got ran with, but he actually did allegedly punch a dude's teeth in, and now he's getting sued. But whatever. It's just like the dog walker gets shot, but Lady Gaga lost her dogs.
Yeah.
She lost her dogs, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go back into 6ix9ine. I watched the documentary, The Creating of 6ix9ine, a Supervillain. Now, you know 6ix9ine? You never heard?
Well, I've heard kind of
guy with
something.
the 69 tatted on his face.
Because it wasn't going to be easy
times.
to put this idiot in the witness protection when he's got his name tattooed
rainbow
on his
hair
fucking face.
So he got out. He's out now.
Right.
He's still doing his quote unquote gang activities. He's dissing everybody. He's doing his wild, almost like a Joker supervillain
kind of gang.
He just has paid security guards at this point. He just has off-duty cops.
Yeah.
And it just shows the documentary, again, it's an HBO documentary. It's so convincing.
Yeah.
It shows how he trolled his way to the top and how he used the 9 Treyway Bloods as an organization, and they go in depth of some of the guys that were part of it.
Yeah.
And they say, he was a guy that we showed loyalty to. Like, all of the gang members, they're like, they all would have died for him. Anytime he had shit, we thought it was love. It was blood love, right? Yeah, he was really in it. And they would have loved him. And they would have done anything for him.
Yeah.
And he would have been on top. And I think, man, if I was in 6ix9ine's position, they always say, if you were in this position, you would have snitched. And I said, well, first of all, I don't get into, I don't
try not to get into that kind of situation to begin with.
I don't get the fucking Bloods to fund my rap career.
No,
so
it's not a good start.
I don't do that. I would never be in that situation. But if I was, it'd be loyalty to the fucking end, boys. I would literally, I'd wig myself. I'd get in a shootout with the cops. I'd be dead. It'd treat me like Tupac after that. They would. If I was at that level, now. You gotta go out with a bang.
Yes.
Whatever this weird thing he's doing, it's like a slow fade into like non-exist. No one cares. Like people kind of are like, all right, he's out. He's making fun of the fact that he snitched, which again is not a really good look. But the kids nowadays don't really care. It's whatever. He's silly.
They think it's funny.
Yeah, it's funny.
And sometimes it can be.
But it's slowly dying. Like, he was projected his last album like 30,000 sales.
Right.
Which again, from being platinum to projected maybe that 30,000 is a flop nowadays.
Yes.
Which
it is.
I can get 30,000 streams on my.
Yeah,
I can if I put in the work. if I align myself with.
Would you want to put in the work?
If I align myself with the Bloods and we go to the fucking top.
That is horrendous.
It's just wild that like it's pretty easy if you just kind of meet the right guy. He gets you in, blood out, kind of gang member, and then it's just like. Boom. In a matter of a year, you can go from nobody.
Well, it's because they get all the members to buy the album.
All the members.
Yeah, all the members got to buy the album. Well, record companies been doing it for years. They'll buy up all the albums just to drive it to number one.
It is street cred, like having like.
That's right.
100 guys behind you going, yeah, I got guns, motherfucker. Yeah. And it's like waving red flags, and you're on the block, and you have like 20 kilos of marijuana, and you're like, yeah, smoking a cigar.
Yeah, bitches.
It's a good image, man. It's a cool Tony Montana. Until...
Well, look what happened to him.
Until you gotta...
His little friend didn't do much good in the end now, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sad because...
Not that I want to spoil the end of the movie for anybody, but...
Well, you know, we all know the end. Well, I mean, if you're into the rap news, but if you never heard of 6ix9ine, yeah, I'd say check it out, because like they have it kind of posted like they make it like he was made in a lab, and they show like it's like the 50 Cent where they have him kind of in the club video where they had him kind of under a lab, and they had the doll 6ix9ine, so it starts off as a normal guy. Then they have him, okay, now first a supervillain needs is an image, and then they slowly put in the hair, and then they like, now next, and then they go through his whole life of what he's doing to get famous, right? He needs to spark attention, and then they go, and it sounds like it's Morgan Freeman, and I realized throughout the documentary it's not Morgan Freeman, it's a mock of Morgan Freeman, but it sounds like that. And then they kind of go into the whole, like, say the Joker had this, and then this villain had that. Saw, they go into Saw had the conceptualized torture, and they go, I was like, it's kind of a stretch for what he did, but again, he was found on like racketeering charges and the gang conspiracies and all that stuff. So you go, I just think it's ridiculous that he got like 47 plus years reduced to 9 months plus time served for snitching on everybody. And they go, all of the guys that he snitched on were black, all of the guys got the time that he should have served. Yeah. And he walks, and he's the palest dude out of the bunch. Damn. And you go, that's one of the guys, that's how they kind of ended the documentary. One of the guys from the Pitchfork magazine was talking about it. And it's just sad, but you expect it. It's like it's what you expect. You expect to see like a guy, you know, yeah. But it's a good documentary nonetheless. It's interesting, but makes you kind of hate him.
What's it on, HBO?
HBO, yeah.
The HBO documentaries.
I think you can find...
If you have an HBO camera come rolling up to your door, you know you've done something wrong.
Yeah, especially now. You got to go like, oh shit, did they...
Goddamn, what'd they catch me for?
The on camera stealing like grapes from the supermarket.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And then they have like the freeze frame, and then they go in black and white. It was at this time.
Yeah.
That he
he
turned to a life of crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be your face. Because that's what's going to get us famous.
They always have and they always look guilty. Zoom in, pan out.
Yeah, the zoom in is always just...
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Damn. Well, there you go. Check out HBO for your all your rapper documentary
fuck
needs.
Our podcast.
Don't fuck the podcast. We'll check with us first. Then you can go to HBO,
and we'll tell you what's good about it.
That's right.
Because
we will give our HBO reviews
through coronavirus. I was like, Jesus Christ, what am I paying for HBO? There's nothing. Then they started dropping these Woody Allens, the 6ix9ines.
Well, they got to come up with content.
And then they got John Oliver came back. Yeah. Still kind of trash. The Void, the weird thing that he does. You seen that? Oh, I don't like these news guys that had an audience, and then they have like they're doing what we're doing now. We're doing what they're doing,
but they're getting paid a lot more for it.
They took our idea.
They stole our idea. Somebody's watching us.
You think this is 6 feet?
Yeah.
It's just edited.
That's right. It's just edited to look like that. We're actually in separate houses right now.
Yeah.
So
green screen.
Yeah, green screen in the background makes it look like we're in one place.
This shit's ridiculous, man. We gotta listen. I'm not, but I know last podcast I begged you guys to share this. Now I'm threatening you guys.
That's right. That's right. He's gonna come by your house and start singing outside your window. He's gonna rap right on your doorstep.
Who do you think funds my rap career?
That's right.
The Bloods.
Bloods do.
Oh, okay. So, I got that.
You watching for Mediumjay in your bushes.
In the bush.
Yep. Mediumjay appearing next in your bushes.
Yeah. Catch live show.
Yep. Catch his live show out your window. From the garbage can, because that's where he's hiding.
Oh my God, the garbage can.
Oh my God,
the garbage. Come
Well, I think that's it for another edition of the Weekend Show. We better shut up now.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can say, right?
You got nothing to promote? You got a new song coming out?
I got a new song. Stock AMC GME kind of going up again.
Yeah.
It's kind of going up again.
Yeah.
And I have a song, January 28th, Mediumjay. It was obviously released after January 28th, but it just details the stock market manipulation with the Wall Street Reddit guys.
Don't tell people what it's about. Just tell them to go and check it out.
Go check it out on
check
Mediumjay's page, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, I guess. Is
anywhere you get your music.
Yeah, search it out.
Sam's Record Club.
Yeah, in your bushes.
Yeah, in your bushes, in your garbage can. The garbage can's got great echo. So, till next show. Peace out. We're done.
Thank you guys.